Hi guys, we're back. I'm Batman. I just thought, I'm Batman. I don't have that voice. I'm Batman. Really, Christian?
Sheldon.
Yeah, Sheldon. Awesome. Welcome back, guys. Second half of the show. Yay! You guys good? Yeah, there's more coffee. You want to get some?
Yes, please.
We're getting more coffee. Awesome. Please stand by. Yeah, it's plenty hot. It's freaking awesome. We all love coffee. Stand by for this station identification. You're watching Odyssey of Ascension. With your host, Roxie and Swain.
Roxanne Speedway.
I need call signs. WKLR or WPIX. We picks the best. No. All right, I'm done. Stupid. That's funny. All right, everyone. Here we go. Here we go. Oh yes. And welcome back once again. This is Ocyphius. We're going to expand a little bit, if you will, in the fashion of ideas, once again, impartations, particular concepts and perspectives of 4D. And we'll have several of us that are present pass through the conduit, you know, as Roxie. So we can express our, in particular, idea, our perspective of 4D. Let the games begin, so to speak. First, in and of itself, we're going to talk about memory. Memory, in and of itself, is an illusion. You give yourself memory so you can work in time. You never forget anything because it occurred in a now, and you can go to that perspective whenever you want to and remember it. Outside of time. Let's look at what the memory really does. Okay, here we go. Let's say 2 days ago, all of you, right now, remember something. Anything. Today would be your, let's say, proverbial Wednesday. So let's all go back to the Monday in memory. Did it occur? Yes. It was an experience of a now. Did it occur in 3D? No. Or yes. Maybe. Choose it. Doesn't matter. It was a memory given from this now as experience. So did it really happen? Was it a probable reality that you actually experienced? Were you really there? How do you know? Isn't it just a memory? Once again, all of your memories are given in the now. That you've been, let's say, fluidity understanding that you've actually existed for a period of time upon this plane. But it's just a memory, isn't it? Prove it to yourself, not to me. No. I'm nobody except a reflection. Prove it to yourself that that actually occurred. Or did it occur just in your memory? The game was played out up here in what you call dream state. In the mastery plan, as our good friend Seth calls it. In the mastery plan, all the work is done. Way before you actually experience it if you actually experience it in 3D. Most of it, once again, is given in only an aspect of what you call time, memory. The idea, truly, is to really focus on in the now creates the past. The now creates the past, the now creates the past. Once again, dig into this one. This will open billions of probabilities for you to experience as conscience now. The now creates the past. Think about this. When we say the words, if you choose to call them words, we're getting bored of that term, it's becoming really redundant, that I just got here, followed up by, this is the first time I've actually experienced Earth as a human, right now. And your entire life is a memory. All of your interactions are a memory. All of your experiences are only a memory. Because this now was given to you to experience all of the probabilities from this now. Now you can see it's a little bit infinite, huh? Think about this. You're only remembering, quote, one. Only one of your possibilities as an incarnation, and which we'll call right now human. One of them. But, however, in addition, you've just experienced billions. Poof. Billions. You're only choosing to remember this one. Now entertain the idea, if you choose, that you can remember in memory, in this social memory complex, that once again, just got here. In other words, you just gave yourself the memory of me speaking. You actually didn't experience it. It just was given to you. In other words, you just incarnated. Right now. So that memory was just given to you for an experience. And that experience is being experienced by another and another and another. And now your memory will give you the experience of experiencing all of your other selves. And all of the other nows that are in this now. Which is all nows. Forever. Wow. Are you digging into this? Or are you shielding it? Are you trying to figure it out? Or are you allowing it? Oh yes, very good. Because think about it. Not hard, not with logic, in that fashion of remembrance of the past, because it won't fit into this puzzle, I guarantee you that. If you just got here, this is your only now that you've ever experienced as a human. And your next now is the only now you've ever experienced as a human. And your next now is the only time you've ever experienced being a human. Only giving yourself a memory of now and everything past. That is a probability. It will never be a fact, because facts don't exist. Everything is now, according to your truth, as what you would perceive as a fact. But that now is gone, so it's no longer a fact because it's not now. Get on board. Sit back and relax and let the train take you where it's going. Don't be the conductor. For now. All right. So, we'll give you another perspective. Your best friend, your good friend, an acquaintance at work. You remember that person, don't you? Let's say you're alone right now. The phone rings. You get a message on Facebook, whatever you're choosing to interact with your friend. You all have them pictured in your mind. the one you just popped in, okay, I know Wendy, I know Jonathan, I know Marcus, whatever. Do you realize that you've never met? Is that a possibility? You don't even know each other truly in 3D? Until the interaction takes place and you both give yourself a memory of being best friends for 10 years? And all the interactions in that moment of experience all taking place up there in dream state, choosing to come to this probable now through all of your billions of choices, and then all of a sudden in that now you have a friend that you've been best friends with for 10 years? Shared your deepest secrets, your sorrows, your joys, your pains, your families, your dreams, your hopes together? But until this now, of that remembrance, it never occurred. Because you just got here to this now. And that memory was given as an experience of this particular timeline of memory, of occurrence, that you chose from the mastery plan. Do you realize that you were not yourself a minute ago? You were somewhere else on a parallel reality, giving yourself another, what you would call memory? Of in a completely different timeline with completely different parents in some cases. In some cases, these parents, but shifting from different probable realities of choices you made to date this person or to marry or not, or take this job or go on the trip. Oh, there it is. How many of you have died? How many of you, oh my goodness, I had a near-death experience. I remember. Yes, you died. You died. And you came back in another moment, gave yourself the memory of almost dying. Wow. That was the memory of the now. It's experience only. It's not reality. It's an illusion of experience as human. Giving all of your senses the full vitality to believe that it's real. But that's crumbling. It's only a veil. And now you're seeing the thinness of it, aren't you? Time. How slippery it truly is. Memory. The powerful idea of existence. What an illusion it truly is showing you now from a different, let's say, angle. In those parallel realities, you are poof, right there and back, right there and back, right there and back, over there, 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 for infinite. You're experiencing all of those right now. Some of you did not choose to watch this video, and you were experiencing that timeline. Some of you have made a decision to go outside, and some of you made a decision to stay inside. You are experiencing both of those realities, giving yourself the memory from the mastery plan of that timeline experience as a human. Do you see how many lives you're truly living right now? Because the memory is given in the moment. To all of those selves from the idea of existence. Do you see how grand you truly are? Are you now tickling the ivories, giving an idea of what you would really call reality? Seeing how flexible this reality has in its possibilities to be? There's a lot to play with here. Let's say enough to keep you occupied for a couple of eons. Be now and just entertain any new thought you're getting through interaction of 3D, which is memory. And interaction with what you call reality. Yes, you are actually here in the physical sometimes. But do not think for 1 second, unless you choose, it's up to you, that you're actually here all the time. Now. Oh no. You're in dream state, creating and then coming down, birthing into reality and experience for a few moments sometimes, maybe a little longer, or maybe just a blink of an eye. And the rest is given in the moment of the experience, of the memory of that entire timeline. So all of your remembrances and dreams of different past lives were infinitely right now, with all the experience in that now. So all you have to do, listen to me now, is flash over there and flash back. Poof! And get the entire remembrance of being one of the Knights of the Round Table, of being the Egyptian goddess, of being the Angkor dancer, so to speak, of being the leprechaun in Middle Earth, of being the unicorn up there in the Unicorn Collective. How beautiful they are. Huh? Don't think it's possible? Too far-fetched? You're just blinking in and out of all of these realities and now. That's why the now is so important to understand, because you can't have time in the now. Once you release yourself from time, you're in the now, and now you can see any probability you want to experience, because your higher self, which is now one with you, is giving you an idea to just go take a peek in this vibrational state, light encoded with that entire memory of reality of that experience forever. And this one, and this one, and this one. When you truly, just like you are experiencing right now, this idea as life, with all of your memories and all of your feelings and everything that makes it reality, you can shift right over to the Arcturian self and know everything about the Arcturian nation. In that fashion, they like to be called nation. And you know everything about them. No one in your reality is truly there until you choose it to be experienced in the now. It's all thought. You really think the earth is here right now? It's only here if you're choosing to experience it. The other countries are not there. They're there in your memory, but they're not being in the now unless someone is actually birthing it into reality to experience it. Most of it, once again, is memory. Given to you in the now to expand forever. Stay now, and you're on a wild-ass ride. Trust me, entities. Entertain, allow, and do not, once again, try to figure it out with what was. Understand what is, be intrigued, and follow that. So, are there any questions? Really?
Releasing from now and releasing from time. How does a person process that more, or practice that process in a waking state?
Paying attention to what you're doing. Not thinking about what you could be doing or what you should have done.
So being mindful.
Being mindful of the now. I am picking up a piece of paper. I am walking to the kitchen. I am picking up some coffee, a coffee cup. I am pouring the coffee. I am pouring the cream. I am right now. And then it'll be fluidity. Let go of what you need to do is the process, and that process will become what you call automatic. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
The reality of Earth not being here is it's kind of like the scene in The Matrix when the boy's like, there is no spoon. Reality is there is no spoon.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember that scene. Like,
of course I remember.
Have you been a spoon? And he says,
there is no spoon.
Yeah, so.
Bending the spoon is impossible.
Right.
Because there is no spoon.
Right.
It is your mind that must bend.
Right.
You in and of itself have to bend on what was, that you are holding on to as if this is reality. Now it's as if it's all possibilities. Act upon that idea. So the earth in and of itself, once again, is only there when you choose it. And once again, all of you, you just got here and gave yourself the memory of the entire experience. How many of you were actually watching the video in the past? A few of you. How many have actually just given it to the memory of watching the video when it started? A lot of you. Most of it's done, once again, in dream state. You're giving yourself the experience, but now we are, let's say, scraping away the idea of fluidity in time. Time is holding you, but it is also an ally. Don't forget that. You can have fun in time. You'll understand. Don't figure it out. Allow. Don't make anything a focus because anyone is telling you it should be a focus. Follow your vibrational compass home. The new vibration that you all are fearing is 4D love. In other words, to the best of your ability to understand what you are in and of itself. It's there. And then it will lead you higher and higher as you go through your series of nows of understanding. But all of you, all of the collective know there's a new vibration sense. May feel a little peculiar, but it's constant, isn't it? It's a pulsation. It cannot be denied. Because you've chosen it. Ta-da. Make sense? Any other thing? Anybody? No.
So how do we play with this? The 4D versus 3D, and expand on the 4D.
When your higher self, okay, gives you a thought process, and remember, you guys are very, very connected with your higher self because it's, let's say, you've closed the gap just for an ideal of a visual, okay. In that of itself, the downloads are there. How do you play with it is as soon as you get anything that's intriguing, follow that. Your imagination will start giving you pictures of that idea, like the memory idea. How many of you just met your parents? Play with that. That in and of itself is expansion. You never were really in 3D until just now, and now you're just going to meet your parents for the first time in 3D, and the rest has been a memory up to that point. Because it was only given to you in that moment as a memory of them being your parents, or your brother, or your sister, or anybody, or any action you've ever done, any deeper memory. All you have to do is think of the movie Total Recall. Why do you think we gave yourself the movie Total Recall? It's an implanted memory. The experience is so real you had to have done it, but it's only a memory from the now. So that idea, I've given you an idea. You can choose to play with this one or anything else. All of your other selves, the complexities of time, anything that your mind goes, let's play with this one. Okay, cool. And just allow that and sit in the moment with no obligations of success, no obligations of time. Because if you really need to be somewhere, you'll go, poof, I gotta go. It's like sometimes you're sitting in the living room and the next thing you know, you're in the kitchen, you're going, why the hell am I here? And you look around, oh, that's why, cool. I didn't remember that. I didn't know that. I didn't understand it. That kind of idea. So you can let go of time and obligation of being somewhere or accomplishing because